Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a very special and eagerly anticipated episode from the Rocketcraft server. This one is all about the tag game and what's been going on with it, just keeping you all in the loop as to who's been tagged, who hasn't been tagged, and how they got tagged so far. So, of course, as we know, it all started with myself, DJ Haribo, creating the game and, tagging myself. I've got to start it somewhere. And you may remember from my episodes who I went for. Of course, it was Moist Puffin, that little scamp that tried to prank me with the invisible creeper head. He did scare me, so I made it my mission to go tag his butt, and I did so by making sure that he was in his bookshop, which of course there's only one way in and out of, and just catching him unawares one morning when he came in to check his stock and his sales. I swooped in just like this and waited for him to just make his exit. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory what happens here, but he sees his name tag coming and let the tag go just at the right moment, and he doesn't know anything about it until it's in his inventory, just like that. Yeah, it was quite easy, quite satisfying, and a nice way to keep the game off in style. So of course, yeah, I had to just jump down and check that he had definitely picked it up, but he had. So Moist Puffin, the first to be tagged after me, and he went and tagged the lovely Jack Senap, and she was ill for about a week. Unfortunately, she was very unwell, but she was back after a week, and she tagged this little terror.
We need to get rid of this tag. I'm sick of this, right? I want to see my face. I want to see my lovely face and not this skeleton head every day. I've had enough. I've just had enough, alright?
So of course Miss Sonic, she'd had the tag for almost a week I think, and she'd made it her mission to tag Ginger Tea. I don't know why she took a liking to him, but she made it her mission to tag him. She stalked him relentlessly for days and days, leaving little messages for him, letting him know that she was coming for him. And then finally she had her opportunity, and he's just like, nope.
No.
And off he goes, and that was a complete waste of time. Sorry, Sonic.
I waited for so long. And he's gone. No.
But then Ginge used his business brain and made a deal with Miss Sonic.
Look how close you're getting. You are brave. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Move back.
Right. Ginge. So
I have a plan.
So I wanna know this plan. And I wanna know
So
everything.
I have to cross the line to kind of tell you the plan.
What to whisper?
What would a bit more of a show?
Okay.
I'm gonna risk it. I'm risking it. I'm crossing the line.
He's crossed the
Oh my god, how brave! How brave am I?
Full on trust, ladies and gentlemen.
I am super brave. So, over in the distance, you may see that there is a huge, humongous house being built.
I do see it. It's very nice.
That is where
Our victim lives.
our victim. Our victim.
Can we call it your victim? It's nearly over.
Right.
It's nearly all over, Ginge.
We're gonna need to sneak from here because she can't see it. But there she is at the top. So we've got to go down these stairs.
Oh god.
As soon as her name tag right, we can sign up now. As soon as her name tag disappears, she won't see us.
Okay. Yeah, it's gone.
Go. So that. Right. Tag goes in there, chuck it in.
It's in. It's in.
There we go. Dendy's going to test it. Go. Did it work? A bit of a confession, Dem.
Oh, you've tagged me. Why me?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Dad.
I thought I was helping you lead him to you.
I'm so sorry.
No, I don't want to wear the head.
I'm sorry.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, dear.
Not the head.
That's it. Oh, Dems, I feel so bad.
So much enjoy getting it.
I'm free! Woo!
I trusted you.
I'm so sorry.
I trusted you.
You look great in it. You really do.
And
Ginge, look,
I
I've
thought,
got
you
a
know what?
face.
As I have to do this, you got your face. I can see your big face. I can stand next to you. It's finally real.
Friends.
Friends. We can
I'm still
hug.
your friend, friends.
So Ginge had betrayed Demi's trust there, quite ruthlessly, to help keep the tag off of his back for a little while longer. But obviously, you can only prolong the inevitable for so long, and word got around about this sort of this behaviour, and some of the server members took it upon themselves to put a bounty on Ginge T to make sure that he got tagged next. And yeah, there was quite a few diamond blocks in there, and I think it was even more at one point, and then it went down a little bit, and then but poor old Demi, bless her, she didn't have the capabilities of catching him. He was very sneaky, and he made himself very scarce on the server for at least a week while he avoided being tagged. And you know, his location was a secret, known only to him and a few trusted others. And so it proved too difficult for Demi to actually catch him, even though she'd sworn vengeance on him. So in the end, she just got Leslie pants in her concrete shop. Bless her. She just, like, you know where to find Leslie. She's always in the bottom of the concrete shop making concrete, and it's just so easy. You know, there's no other way out of down there. So she couldn't really get away from Demi. So Demi passed on the tag to Leslie, and then Leslie made it her mission to tag Ginge. But of course, you know, he's not going to make it easy for you, is he? He's going to make it as hard as possible. And again, he was keeping a low profile, not letting everyone know where he was and what he was up to. Only a few trusted individuals. So yeah, it was going to be quite difficult for Leslie to do this. But she was blessed with a little bit of luck. And sometimes you just need a little bit of luck in this game. And just as chance would have it, Ginge let us slip that he was going to do some recording in his next episode going end raiding. So of course you know what that means, don't you? He's going to be heading through the end portal in the overworld, which is here. And of course, when you go through the end portal, you always land in exactly the same spot every single time you go through. So of course, Ginge was the creator of his own downfall there by telling everyone what he was up to on the Discord. So when you throw something through this end portal here, it will land in the end and stay there indefinitely until someone else goes through there, and they will automatically pick it up when they jump through the portal. There's no two ways around it. You always land in that same spot, and unless you've got a full inventory, you're going to pick it up. And when you go end raiding, you generally don't have a full inventory when you go through. Generally, you want to have as much space in your inventory as possible to get all the lovely loot from the end cities. So it seemed like a foolproof plan, and obviously word got around the server what was about to go down, for no one else to go through the end portal until Ginge had gone through the next morning. And of course, you know, people wanted to come and watch. You know, it kind of became a spectacle. So more or less, most people that were in the game at the time, they all came along to watch. So it's going to be quite a few players joining us here. Some that you might expect, and some that you might not expect to be witness to this act. Of course, Guards has come along to laugh, and Moist Puffin has come along to watch as well. And who do we have next? Why, it's none other than Jack Sinat herself, Gingy's protege. His Redstone apprentice has come to take part in this as well. To this day, he doesn't know about this. He doesn't know who came to watch this. All he knows is that it was a team effort. So yeah, and we're not done yet. There's still Bee Hunted as well. Oh, he's just plopped Jack Sinat through the portal there. Luckily, Leslie Pans hasn't thrown it through the portal yet. That would be very funny if she had, because it would now be Jack's problem instead of Gingy's. But fortunately, that hasn't actually happened yet. So what we're going to do, we're all going to get into position now. I thought we'd make a little make a little thing out of it, and we'd all get a name tag each. In fact, yeah, let's get Leslie Pants at the head of the portal there, as it should be. Let's spread everyone out. Everyone take up a position, equally spaced out. And yeah, let's just, you can have a name tag. You can have a name tag. Oh, that one fell through. You can have a name tag, and one for Hunted as well. Of course, Leslie Pants has got her own special name tag that she's going to be tossing through in just a moment. So now we're all in position. We can begin the sacred ritual. Everyone wave their name tags into the portal and sing the name of Ginger Tea and lob those name tags. In they plop. And lastly but not leastly, the most important one, the one tag to rule them all. And we all had a good laugh about that. But, yeah. And then of course, the next morning, as predicted, the man himself arrives to go do a spot of end raiding for his episode. Just checking his rocket supply, because he's going to need a lot of rockets. But like I said, fairly empty inventory there. Just some dirt blocks for pillaring up, and this is where it all went wrong for Ginge. And as you can see, straight away picked up that tag, as well as the other 7 that we tossed through. And yeah, he is completely oblivious. He doesn't have a clue at this point, even though it's right there in front of him. Because often, you know, you don't look at your inventory. You're not looking at what you might have picked up. And yeah, Ginger Tea's going to just carry on his merry way. He's going to have to get a few ender pearls first before he can jump through any of the end island portals. And in order to do that, obviously, you're going to need to make one of those little mushrooms out of blocks that is only 2 blocks higher, that you can hide underneath and lure the endermen towards you and start beating them up. And as soon as he's made this mushroom, he's actually twigged. He's gone into his inventory and he's like, oh, hang on a minute. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, that dastardly Leslie Pants. She got him finally. It took a long time, but she did finally get him. And I think at this point he wasn't even aware of how he picked it up, whether it was in a trap or, you know, he doesn't know at what point he picked it up. But then, you know, we did tell him afterwards, and yeah, it kind of made sense to him. He was like, oh well, yeah, obviously I did tell you where I was going, and yeah, well played, GG Leslie, GG. So yeah, it's the next day, and we're going to go back over to the tag HQ, and Gods has decided to put up a bounty board so that other people can get involved in the bounty fun. Now that Leslie's claimed the bounty on Ginger Tea, we're going to put some more bounties up, and of course, Gods, being the nice guy that he is, he's put 2 diamond blocks in mine to start with. Thanks a lot, mate. Love you too. I've already been tagged once, thanks. Don't need to be tagged again. But in the game of tag, anything goes, and there are no rules. Well, there is a few rules, but they're sort of loosely interpreted. And yeah, so yeah, I think the bounty board was a good addition to the game. That's a really good idea, and it just adds a little bit more extra spice and incentive to the game. Of course, yeah. Having 2 diamond blocks in my own is not a great start, but we're going to even that up by putting a few in Guards' one. So let's just plop that up there. There we go. So I've put some iron blocks in Guards' one because I think iron is just as important as diamonds at this point in the game. So you're free to put whatever you want in these bounty boxes. It could be ender pearls, it could be magma cream, it could be enchanted books, whatever you think is a good thing. So at this point, Ginger Tea has got the tag, but he it didn't last long with him. He managed to trap poor old new guy Random Lid almost straight away. As soon as he was able to, he trapped him, and to this day, no one knows exactly how. He's sworn him to secrecy. And then it brings it to me. I was just minding my own business out the front of my base, sort of not paying attention to what I was doing while I was watching a guide on how to make a double piston extender in Bedrock. And yeah, I suddenly become aware that Random Lid is near me and asking me what I'm doing. And then I'm like, oh crap. And then I take off immediately and run away, but I can't see him, he must have been invisible. And I just run away into my bunker and quickly block this doorway up just in case he hasn't got me yet and is coming for me, and run up the top to see if I can see him coming in, but of course he's not. At this point I have no idea if he's actually tagged me, if he actually got close to me to do it or not. I thought he was going for Hippo at the time, from what the chat was saying, but yeah, apparently he got me. So yeah, damn. I've been tagged again. First player to be tagged twice. Oh dear. So yeah, now I've gotta work out how I'm gonna tag someone else. So yeah, I'm not too fussed, but I think there was a little bit of a bounty on me at the time. I think there was about 5 or 6 diamond blocks, so I can understand why he went for me. It was worth getting me, definitely. But turns out actually that it was all Hippo's doing. Televised Hippo paid him to get me, and he even paid him an extra 4 or 5 diamond blocks to keep his mouth shut about it. Which of course he didn't. He told me about that, so that was a waste of diamonds, really, wasn't it? But yeah, so Hippo is now on my hit list. He's got a big fat target on himself there for doing that. So I'm going to make it my mission, now that I've got this silly skull head on again. I'm going to make it my mission to tag Hippo. And of course, he's not going to make it easy. He's always got a full inventory. Always, always. So it's not going to be easy at all. So I started scoping out his base. I'm like checking out what he's got and where, and thought I'd mess with him a little bit before I actually go for it. So rename one of his villagers. Harry is gonna get you. And yeah, we're just gonna hang around, wait to see what happens, if he turns up or not. And yeah, basically it's called doing a Sonic, just waiting around for half an hour to an hour at a time, just waiting and waiting and waiting, in the vain hope that the target eventually comes along, and then you can actually get them. And as chance would have it, I actually didn't have to wait an awful long time for Hippo to actually come along, because he's always got a map on him as well. He looks on his map and he sees that I'm here and must have wondered, what are you doing here? And then realised, oh actually yeah, you've got the tag, I'm running away. So yeah, like I say, he's not going to make it easy, but I'm not going to make it easy either. And I've got tricks. So what I did, I told him that there was a massive bounty over at the bounty board in his name, and I'm hoping that it's going to lure him over to come and check it out. Whether he believes me or not, I don't know, but we're going to swap out to our special tag bow. Get the tag ready, get our special arrows of slowness ready as well. So this tag bow, because obviously we're not allowed to PvP each other, but this tag bow doesn't have power or anything like that. All it's got is Unbreaking 3. It's not going to hurt anyone very much. It's just designed to hit them with a slowness arrow. So he's not here yet. He's not here yet. So no, he's not there. So what we're going to do, we're going to fly up, get to the top of the tag building here, and wait, and get ready. Something tells me I'm not going to have to wait long. I don't know if you can see my name tag from here, but there he is, just as I predicted. He has clocked me though. He knows I'm up here. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing up there? You can't get me with the tag from up there." Yep, he's looked in the box. He knows that there is actually 20 diamond blocks in there in his name. So let's just scare him up a little bit and check out this for a bit of skill. Bang! Hit him with the slowness arrow. Now he's panicking. He even told me afterwards. He's like, "I wasn't scared up until the point when you hit me with the arrow of slowness. Then I was panicking." Yeah, I thought I'd chase him with the tag, just to let him know that I'm in business. Hit him again with a slowness arrow, and he's panicking. He's struggling to take off. Oh, classic. So I thought I'd just go after him, see where he goes. But of course, player render distance is not very far on this game, and so it's easy to sort of disappear from someone if you're careful. And I just lost him almost immediately. I don't know where he went. He must have gone to ground or something here, because he kind of got away that far, that quick. Because I'm using flight duration 3 rockets to hunt him down with, so that I know I'm going to be able to keep up. But yeah, and then yeah, logged out the game straight away. What a coward! Clever, but cowardly. So yeah, I reckon he must have. He wouldn't have logged off in mid-air. He must have flown away, gone to ground quickly and crouched, and then logged off. Very sneaky. But like I say, I've got tricks of my own, and he can only run for so long. Eventually I will get him. So at this point, I actually started my master plan to tag Hippo, which involves blowing him up or killing him in some fashion, because when you die and your bed that you had your spawn point set at has been removed or obstructed, you always end up back at one particular point in the world. And I'm just going to test that theory now. So let's just throw down a bed and set a spawn point, so I know that's my spawn point. Break that bed and put all my stuff in this chest, except the tag head. Of course, I'm not allowed to take that off as per the rules. So yep, adios muchachos. I'm gonna engage the elytra launcher here to yeet me up into the air, and of course I don't have my elytra on, so it's not going to end well, is it? But of course I want to die at this point, so here's hoping. Splat. Of course I died. It's way too far to survive that sort of fall from. So let's see exactly which spot you end up in the spawn building. So it's 182 by 30. So just remember that coordinate. We're going to place a dispenser here with the tag in and the pressure plate, and when he dies and respawns here, because I've broken every single bed in his base that he could possibly have spawned, set his spawn at, he's going to end up in here. But just like with Leslie, I got a little bit lucky, and I didn't actually have to go through that, because he's just turned up at spawn. He's gone to the birthday board to go fill out someone's birthday, and I'm going to see if I can actually get him. Normally, like I say, he's got a full inventory, and I was going to have to go to the lengths of blowing him up, killing him, to empty out his inventory, so and having to replace all of his gear as well, because you likely would have lost a lot of it. So I thought I'd try my luck, and just like that, it went into his inventory. And he's busy filling out this sign, and he's completely oblivious to the fact that he's got a tag in his hand. The tag. Hello. Can you see me? Televised hippo. Oh, I made him jump. And now the penny drops. Oh dear, poor hippo. That's a lot of no. Yeah, you did get sloppy, mate. Sorry. But at least, you know, at least it didn't have to blow you up and lose all your stuff for you. Ah, but yeah, he made it tough. He did make it tough. He played a good game there. Well done, Hippo. GG, mate. GG. And of course, everyone on the server is now laughing their heads off as well, except Hippo. Bless him. That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Yeah, but at least, you know, I get the bounty for tagging him, 20 diamond blocks, which is quite substantial. Quite a substantial bounty there for tagging Hippo. And of course, you know, he was very paranoid about who had put that in and why, and who wanted him tagged so badly on the server. And yeah, I'll tell you exactly who that was. But he does look quite sad, doesn't he? Actually, looks kind of upset. Never mind. So of course he's got to fulfill the ritual of adding his name to the tag wall of shame, and now wearing the tag head until he's tagged someone else. Kind of suits him though with his 3 skulls. But anyway, I'm filthy rich thanks to Hippo. Look at all them diamond blocks, and I can now reveal that it was actually me that put those 20 diamond blocks in there to mess with Hippo, to make him think that people were after him, except me. But it was me. It was a bit of a risky gamble, because if I hadn't got him, or hadn't been able to get him, then I would have lost 20 diamond blocks. But I managed to do it. He doesn't know even, he's just finding out now that it was me that put those in there. No one knows that. That was my little secret. So yeah, Televised Hippo got tagged, and then he passed the tag on to one of our newer players, WonderNut84. And Mr. Hunter decided that he would like to get in on the action of this game, because no one had actually targeted him yet, and he was kind of like confused by that. He was wondering, why is no one going for me? Probably because he didn't have a bounty on him. And at this point again, I've got another bounty on me, so people are after me, and WonderNut is one of them. And we thought we'd mess with her. We thought if we'd just try and coerce her into throwing the tag, and there she's got the tag in her hand, so she's serious. She's actually trying. She throws it and completely fails to get me, and then Hunter runs in and grabs it, and because there's no rules against it, and she's like, oh, she can't believe that he would actually do that. Why would anyone in their right mind pick up the tag? But he did, and it actually really suits him. Look at that, it looks awesome on his skin with the horns sticking out. He looks absolutely amazing. It really suits him. And he's happy now. He's happy because he's now gonna get to play with other people and terrorize them for a little while. Again, I don't think he's going to be in any rush to get them. So at this point we're going to take a quick look at the state of the bounty boards to see who's got what on them. So Miss Mario has got 9 diamond blocks. That's worth him going for. And then you've got Gods, who's got 8 and some iron and bits and pieces. But I think, I don't know, 15 stacks of iron, 15 iron blocks. Not bad compared to 1 diamond block. And then there's me with 9 as well. So I hope he didn't do it so that he's going to betray me and stab me in the back and get me. I'm hoping he's going to get Mario or someone, but And then obviously someone's pinned at the end here, Crazy Con for 50 diamonds, which is quite a lot as well. So me and Hunted, we're building our TNT shop, and he's gonna try and get Miss Mario. He's actually gonna try and get her, but first of all he's gonna play with her. He's gonna just terrorise her for a little bit and ramp up the paranoia. So of course there she is. She's in her cow shop, and now she's running away. And here he comes. And she's like, oh, is he serious? Is he serious? And yeah, he's just here to just let her know that he's there. And she's like panicking, panic, panic, panic. Manages to fly away. At which point we take flight and pursue her, just to play with her, just to let her know that there's no getting away. Oh, it's fun. It is fun playing around with people like this. So we carried on building the TNT shop together, and it just so happened that Guards logged onto the server, and he's got a bounty on him. So Hunted decided to lure him into the squid shop, which he runs with Lobo, under the false pretense that he wanted to do a deal for some more ink sacs, because Hunted has been buying a lot of them to make his Dark Prismarine with for his shop, and some people like Jamie have been buying a lot of it for their bases, and so Guards would have just thought, oh well, he's just after some to make the Dark Prismarine, so didn't think anything of it. And so Hunted has lured him over to the shop, and I've literally just got to be so quick because I think he's already there. He's already in the shop, and he doesn't know yet that that Hunted has trapped it for him. So I'm just going to quickly get in position, see if I can see it. And there it is, right at the bottom of the magma block, waiting for him, and down he comes, and he's got no choice. Just another close-up slow-mo for you. There's the tag, and down he comes, and bang. So now Guards knows how it feels to be betrayed as well. I think everyone's getting done over in this game here. Everyone's sort of tricking each other, and yep, there he is. He's Hunted. Oh dear. He was invisible as well. Well played, God says. Well played. Now Guards gets to wear the tag head of shame for a little while. Not sure how long exactly, but he has he's sworn that he will wreak vengeance on all of us that took part in this. Even though it was only really Hunter that did it, we all just came to watch. We were just in the vicinity at the time, so yeah, he's vowed to get one of us, probably me, because there's a big bounty on me at the moment. There's a lot of bounty on me now, so it would make sense that he would be coming for me, and I think I could avoid him for a little while. Yeah, I think I'd be safe for a little bit, but not sure if I could avoid him forever. We'll see. But yeah, he actually looks terrible with that tag head on. Absolutely terrible. That skin makes him look like a vent or something. He's like an air conditioning unit. So let's just take a quick wander over to the tag building, and lovely Tyra has very helpfully moved all of the bounty boards upstairs into the unused part of the top of the tag building, and she's put one in for everyone, so now everyone could have a bounty on them, not just the 3 that there was originally. So Hunted has come up here to claim the bounty that was put on Guards. Where is Guards? There he is. So yeah, 8 diamond blocks, 15 iron blocks, a bit of leather and some other junk, but it's mainly all about the diamonds and the iron. But look at mine. Oh my god, there's like 2 stacks of iron blocks and totems and rockets and so many diamonds and golden carrots. Oh my, He's going to be coming for me. He's going to be coming for me for sure. There's just no way that he's not going to come for me with all of that. Look at it. It's ridiculous. I mean, I would be coming after me if that was on me. That's just insane. Who keeps doing this? Who keeps putting all these bounties on me? They're just... Oh, I can't believe it. But everyone's come to watch. Yeah. Guards himself has come to inspect the bounty that's on me in person. He's like... I know that he can't tag me for 24 hours, but still, after that... Yeah, come and get me. Come and get me. But of course, you know, he will. He will try and come and get me. And a week goes by, and he's not been on much, and then I find this. This at the bottom of my bunker elevator shaft. What is this? Yeah, there it is. The tag in a dropper, wired up to some redstone. Where does this go? What on earth? Where's this going? Oh, there's a pressure plate, I see. So, he was expecting me to jump on that pressure plate and set off that dropper and then get tagged, wasn't he? Sneaky, sneaky guards, sneaky. Oh, I'm so lucky that I saw that before I accidentally jumped down there. So lucky. So I'm just going to quickly put this back together again and make it look like nothing was ever noticed, ever. And let's maybe invite one of them down. We were all messing around in this base, looking at some bits and pieces around here, and some of the other guys were messing about in the other elevator shaft and falling down and dying, and it's just dumb luck that I didn't come down this elevator, because it would have stuck on those blocks of andesite there. And then, hang on, Wells, what are you doing, you imbecile? What? You just triggered it. I told you not to. Oh my god, seriously? Oh well, yeah. That was rookie. That was like, to come down the scaffolding and jump straight on the pressure plate. That was yeah. That was silly of you. But yeah, the elevator would have jammed on them, I think, and stopped, and I would have had to jump off onto the scaffolding to work out why. And then I would have jumped on that pressure plate, wouldn't I? Because he blocked off the other side. Yeah, Jamie's come to look as well. Yeah, that's what happens when you stand on a pressure plate. Wells, you trigger the drop off, and it just so happened that the tag was in there. So unfortunately, Wells has managed to tag himself, because I did warn him that it was down here. I was like, "Oh guys, I've found the tag," and they all came over to look, and yeah, now he's got it. But I suppose it's a good thing, because it's got it off my back for a little while longer. I could breathe easy for another 24 hours at least, and guards won't be able to get me. So, but yeah, that was very sneaky of guards, very sneaky. So yeah, Wells tagged himself somehow, and I don't think he really had any bounty on him. And he almost immediately caught Jamie out with the tag building dispenser, and then Jamie, the madman, decided to tag this evil genius. Daddy Booze has the tag, and of course that's not good for us at all on Rocketcraft, because he's an evil genius, and he's gonna wreak havoc with that. He's gonna play mind games, and it's not gonna be pretty. But anyway, I've waffled on for long enough, and hopefully we'll see you in another tag episode very soon. And take care, guys, and bye for now.